Are you vegan yet? Are you vegan yet? What are you waiting for? Are you vegan yet? Are you vegan yet? Open the vegan door. Saving animals begins with you. If your neighbor can be vegan, then so can you. Hello students! Welcome back to class, and thank you to everybody who has decided that they're going to be vegan from now on. You were all born vegan, and many of you are waking up and realizing that you want to return to your roots. And you're also telling me about it, which is super awesome. Now, I wrote down a bunch of your names. Now, thank you to everyone who is supporting me on Patreon. Giving me a little donation every month definitely helps to sustain me here. And right now, I'm going to read the names of those people who told me that they're vegan. I know there's many more of you, and I'm sorry I can't name you all. But, keep writing to me in the comments. You know I love to read your comments, and I love to use them in future videos as well. So here's what we have. Robert from England. We have Jenny from Utah. We have Ingrid from Germany, Bartholomew from Australia. We have the Weinstein family from New York City, which is really cool. This is a family who is religious. They are Jewish, and they watched my videos about the Holocaust and how I was comparing the Holocaust to the way that the animals are treated now, and you know how I often say that the Holocaust never ended for the animals. And this is a family who is really open to that message. They thought about it, and they looked at the animals on their plate, and they thought to themselves, you know what? She's right. And so they managed the whole family to become vegan. So, I mean, I'm like super proud of you guys. I hope you're watching, and I'm really proud of you. Okay, Omar from France, David from Israel, Elijah from Ontario, which is just the province next to me. I'm here in Quebec, in Canada. Jordan from the Philippines, and Mindy from California. So, thank you guys so much. By the way, do you like this book? Can you see it? This is my little notebook. Somebody gave this to me. Somebody left it on my doorstep about a year and a half ago and said, "Thank you, Miss KADIE, for everything you do." And so it says, every morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. And I don't know if you guys realize it, but I wrote a song based on this. You can Google it. You know, my songs are on Spotify. Anyway, today we're going to be singing to you your Happy Vegan Declaration Day song. So if you want to get your ukuleles ready, we're going to start. Ready? Happy Vegan Declaration Day to you. Happy Vegan Declaration Day to you. Whether you've been vegan for a lifetime or just a minute, welcome to the club. We're so glad you're in it. Happy Vegan Declaration Day to you. Happy Vegan Declaration Day to you. Everywhere around the world, animals are lining up to thank you for your compassion and for allowing your hearts to open up. My sincere thank you on behalf of the animals. Thank you so much for becoming vegan. And now we are going to continue our lesson, and we're going to be talking about Dhar Mann. That's right. For those of you who don't know who Dhar Mann is, let me enlighten you. He is, contrary to what he looks like on the outside, an animal abuser. Because he eats animals and he has never spoken out against it, although I've asked him repeatedly to become vegan, he continues to pay for the rape, torture, confinement, sadness, kidnapping, and murder of innocent animals who never did a single thing wrong to him ever. And yet, he puts out videos like this one here, to make it seem like he's a nice guy. But it is entire hypocrisy. It is speciesism. It is racism towards animals. You'll see why. Here's the video. It starts off and it's called Influencer Mistreats Her Puppy. She Instantly Regrets It. So in this video, you see this actress here, this person here, who is terrible. This one here, she's very selfish. And eventually, as time goes on in the video, she ends up getting a puppy. Her boyfriend actually brings her a puppy as a gift, which, by the way, is a terrible thing to do. Animals are not commodities to be bought and sold, and you don't just adopt them on a whim. These animals will need a lot of care. And she thought, well, at least on my Instagram, I can make it look like I'm such a caring person. But after a while, she realized that she wouldn't be able to go to the Adele concert that she wanted to go to. And so she ended up saying that she was going to give the dog back to the pound, unfortunately. And so that's pretty sad. And the dog had also pooped on the floor, and she just was like, I can't handle this stuff.
Completely destroyed them.
It's okay, I'll get you new headphones.
Bad boy, Max. You've lost your Instagram privileges.
So you can see here that she's just really not a nice person. It goes on at the end. These are her roommates, or one of them is a roommate. The other one is her boyfriend, who doesn't live there. And she takes the dog to the pound, and then
the pandemic to
she
keep
changes her mind.
But now that things are opening back up, people are bringing them back. It's sad to see.
Yeah.
So she's basically saying that a lot of people adopted a lot of animals during the pandemic, and then when they start going back to school and back to work and don't need the masks anymore, they're just like, you know what? I don't want this dog anymore. So they just give up the dog, which is, of course, really sad. So that's why you shouldn't just be buying animals on a whim. Now, Dhar Mann is trying here to make the point that these animals deserve love and attention and care. And in the end, she ends up just taking the dog back, which is nice. Unfortunately, though, Dhar Mann really doesn't get it. He doesn't understand that you cannot just be nice to one type of species like a dog and then go back and eat chickens, cows, pigs, turkeys, and lambs and then think that you are a good person. Dhar Mann, you're a hypocrite if you think this. You are an absolute hypocrite to teach your audience that this is a good thing to do. Let's all go out and buy these or adopt these animals. And yet at the same time, they will go home and they will pay somebody on their way home, going to the store, to murder animals. How does this make any sense to you? And at the end of this, you could see that he has someone from his... in the video talking at the end. Let's see if I can show you this.
I mean, dogs love us unconditionally, so they deserve the same love back. Isn't that right, Gizmo?
Dhar Mann, here you are doing a good thing, talking about how the dogs deserve love and affection. But what about the billions of animals that are suffering right now in Holocaust-like conditions? Animals who are just as innocent as dogs. Why love a dog but eat another animal? What is the difference? Name the trait. Is it because a dog has a tail that wags? Well, so does a pig. Is it because dogs feel pain? Well, so do chickens. What is it, Dhar Mann, that makes you think that you should make a video like this to save dogs but not to save the other animals? And how can you go home at night and open your fridge and see the dead bodies in there and then stuff them into your mouth? Now, I know that you have children, or at least a daughter. Last time I checked, I think your wife was pregnant. I don't know if she's had a baby by now. But babies are born vegan, and all babies deserve to be able to remain that way. We have no right to rape their palates and shove dead animals into them without their consent. So your daughter should remain vegan. Let her decide on her own when she is 18 years old if she wants to pay people out of her hard-earned money to slit the throats of innocent animals. Because that's what they do in the dairy industry. Don't feed your children dairy products or animals, and don't put them on them either. Your children are innocent. Allow them to remain pure. without any death inside of them. Your children's bodies should be gardens and not morgues. Animals are innocent, like children. They need protection. Save them now, save them now. Animals are innocent, like children. They need protection. Save them now, save them now. So now we get to the end of Dhar Mann's video, and he has somebody speaking at the end about the treatment of the dogs and where they come from. Now, when you first look at her, of course, she looks like a sweet lady, and she's holding these dogs as if she loves them so much. But let me ask you this. How many dead animals do you think that she has inside of her right now? If you had x-ray vision, what do you think's in her stomach? What went down her esophagus at lunchtime and just sat there? What kind of dead flesh? What kind of body parts? Do you think there's a dead rabbit inside of her? A chicken? Maybe some eggs that were stolen from a mother chicken. What else could be down her? We just looked at what happens in the dairy industry. Do you think that she had some cheese for lunch? Do you think that she paid somebody to kill a baby boy cow and steal his milk and have them make that into cheese so that she could stuff her face with it? Dhar Mann, everyone who appears in your videos should be vegan, and you should make it clear no animals were harmed during the making of my videos, and underneath the roof of my studio, no dead body parts came in there, no secretions came in there, no fur, no wool, no feathers. That's what you should be doing, Dhar Mann, if you really want to make a difference in this world. Because right now, unless you are busy out there promoting veganism, you are doing the opposite. This is speciesism. This might look like you give a shit, but this shows that you don't. So, if anybody knows Dhar Mann, have a talk with him. Surely, there must be somebody in his circle or in the outside circle of his circle who is vegan, who can say to him, hey, I saw that vegan teacher did a video about you, and you know what? She's got a point. You should be vegan. How come when we order burgers here at the studio, we don't automatically all order vegan burgers? That's what somebody should say to him. And if anybody has to get some coffees for everybody, they bring back coffees with soy milk or oat milk or rice milk or hazelnut milk or macadamia milk or any other kind of milk that isn't stolen from mother cows and her babies. Animals are here on the planet with us, not for us. So get with the program, Dhar Mann. It is now 2022, and it's time for you to be vegan. There's just no excuse anymore. Do it. Look in the mirror and sing this song. Sing, I will be brave, I'll be vegan from now on. Look in your heart and sing this song. Sing, I will be brave, I'll be vegan from now on. Eat only healthy vegan things. Never eat anyone's arms, legs, or wings. Don't eat anyone who had ears or eyes. Make sure when you eat that nobody cries. Break old habits you had for years. Save animals from so much terror and tears. Train yourself to always be in the mood to only buy healthy vegan food. Sing this song and declare it. I'll be vegan from now on. Declare it. Put your hand on your heart and sing it loudly. Today is the day I will start. I'll be vegan from now on. Let's follow that vegan teacher on YouTube right now.